I just wanna play, I wanna sing my song, I just wanna run, not be gone too long. 'Cause this time is precious still, I wanna keep it close to me. I'm wishing on a star to make more time to see. You can always dream, you can put your life on hold, 'cause time won't wait for you. You can always see what is here in the now, and then you'll find out how to keep dreaming. You can always dream, no one's taken that from you, only you can see it through, just like the way you do. So feed it from your soul and weigh it from both sides. The fulcrum and the tides will give direction that you'll know. You can always dream, you can put your life on hold, 'cause time won't wait for you. You can always see what is here in the now, and then you'll find out how to keep dreaming. When you make the time, it's a game of give and take. When the balance is at stake, you need to take a look inside, look deep into your heart, and remember how it feels. It's where the answer lies and tells you what is real. You can always dream, you can put your life on hold, 'cause time won't wait for you. You can always see what is here in the now, and then you'll find out how to keep dreaming.
Hello, Celebration Center, and welcome. Okay, we're about to have a little pop quiz and just see if the members of the audience know the answer to this one. You're going to fill in the blank. My name is. No. My name is. My name is. All together. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Stephanie Snow, and I am a board member. Okay, we're going to have to work on this one. Yeah. I mean, I thought people knew that. I thought people knew my name. I thought they knew I was a board member, but no, there's going to be a test afterwards. This gathering is being recorded and will be available online. We have a wonderful service planned for you. So please join me in thanking our awesome tech crew who make all this possible, Ivor and Nico, who is new here. Actually, I don't know if you were here while I was gone, but Nico has taken over for Aiden because Aiden went off to college. So welcome, Nico. Our practitioner today, acting practitioner is me. I won't make you say my name again because I don't know if you're going to get it right. And our guest speaker is real practitioner Eugene Holden. Yay. And Brooksie Wells is offering our music today. Yay. Brooksie Wells is a well-known artist on the folk scene. Her new album, Stops Time, was number 4 on the folk charts in the USA, making it her 3rd top 10 album in a row. Woo! Brooksie's songs, like her life, are at heart about connection. As an intuitive, she strives to help people find and honor their inner voice. And I would say probably we can say not she strives, but she helps people find her inner voice. Please welcome with me, Brooksie Wells.
True love never changes. True love never learns. True love never ages. True love always burns. True love's never ending, and true love always wins. And I hope true love can find me again. I always thought that everyone should have a second chance, not to make the same mistakes or dance the same old dance. Can lightning strike the same place twice? Odds are lengthening. I just hope true love can find me again. 'Cause true love never changes. True love never learns. True love never ages. True love always burns. True love's never ending, and true love always wins. And I hope true love can find me again. Well, if that genie in a bottle makes my wishes all come true, I hope to have that feeling that I always had with you. I can't bring you back because the past has been and gone, and I just hope somebody else can come along. 'Cause true love never judges, and true love always works. True love sometimes rages, true love sometimes hurts. True love is the reason I keep whispering. I just hope true love can find me. I hope true love can find me. I hope true love can find me again.
Thank you, Brooksie.
You're welcome.
I love that about true love sometimes rages, true love sometimes hurts. And what else did you say about
True love never changes.
true love never changes?
True love never learns.
True love never learns.
True love never ages. And true love always burns.
True love never ages, and true love always burns.
Yes, that's
Thank you.
you're welcome.
So today, right now, I am going to read. I'm going to read our vision statement. That's right. To awaken humanity to its spiritual magnificence. And now I'm going to do a reading, which is, well, first we're going to breathe together. Then I'm going to do a reading that's going to morph into a prayer. It is from this book. Great book. You can open it anywhere, and it always opens to the right page. So, allow your body to breathe just as it wants to, filling with breath, releasing the breath, filling the breath, releasing the breath, taking, receiving, giving, expressing. Love is the lodestone of life, the great and supreme reality. Love is the highest gift of heaven, the greatest good on earth, and the treasure of all our search. It is the end and aim of everything. We cannot doubt that God is love because love renews and reinvigorates. Love transmits some subtle essence of life to everything it touches, awakening within all things in equal awareness and response. This is true also of human relationships. Love is the greatest healing power there is, and no one feels whole without it. But love is not something that needs to be confined to only a few persons. That love we have for the few can be extended to more without losing the love of the few. And what a wonderful experience and realization it would be if we learn to love everyone as we love the few. Right now, our vision is hardly great enough to include this larger good, but when love becomes more complete, it will take in a larger territory, and we will experience a greater degree of livingness. So our prayer. Today, my love goes out to all people and to all things. I should say, our love goes out. There is no fear in this love, for perfect love casts out all fear. There is no doubt in this love, for faith penetrates all doubts and reveals a unity at the center of everything that embraces all things. This love flowing through us harmonizes everything in our experience, brings joy and gladness to everything, brings a sense of security and well-being to everyone. I realize that the love flowing through, in, and around us and all things is one vast, all-enveloping essence and force forever emanating from the living God. And so it is. I want to remind you that you can give us a prayer request. You can put it on this card if you're here and drop it in the prayer basket, and you can enter prayer requests through our website. And now I'd like to introduce our speaker, practitioner Eugene Holden. Oh, music. Sorry. Thank you, Jen. I get by with a little help from my friends. Come on back, Brooksie.
All right, here's another one. I love this theme. So these are some songs that Lily came to New Orleans right before the flood. She saw her house and all her dreams wind up in the mud. She had a friend in Albuquerque. She took a job there waiting tables. She didn't have much money, but she was willing and she was able. Now, Bobby worked construction in downtown Manhattan. His brother was a fireman, lost his life in 9/11. And when the memories got too deep, he knew he had to go. He hitched a ride to Albuquerque, a place he did not know. He was starting again. How did he do it? He took one step at a time, starting again. How's he doing? Well, I think he's gonna be just fine. Now, Lily liked the way he talked. She thought he sounded tough. Bobby liked the way she laughed, and man, that was enough. Some people might have been too scared to try to live again, but one look in each other's eyes, they jumped right in. They were starting again. How did they do it? They took a one step at a time, starting again. How they doing? Well, I think they're gonna be just fine. How did they do it? One step at a time. How they doing? Well, I think they're gonna be just fine. Yeah, they're gonna be just fine. Yeah, they're gonna be just fine.
Thank you, Brooksie. And thanks, Jen, for helping me do the service. We're going to be just fine. They are going to be just fine. Love it. And now I'd like to introduce our speaker, Eugene Holden. He's been a student of Science of Mind and Spirit for over 30 years and a licensed practitioner, religious science practitioner, for 15 years. And he has served in the World Ministry of Prayer at the CSL Home Office, and he served as Home Office liaison to the Diversity Commission, a trainer and facility. He is a well-loved contributor to the Science of Mind magazine, inspiring lives around the world. Eugene is guided by vision and fueled by prayer, deeply committed to his purpose of joyfully assisting others in remembering who and what they truly are. Divine beings of light. Together, we can reveal the kingdom of heaven right here on earth. What is heaven? Heaven is ever expanding good. Please welcome Eugene Holden.
Good morning, Celebration Center for Spiritual Living in Falls Church, Virginia. Good to be here. I'm not, as you know, because I'm not there in person, but it's still good to be here with this beautiful technology. And I want to say hello to all of those who are tuning in right now and who may be tuning in a little bit later. Take a breath. I have a question for you. How's your love life? Yep, how's your love life? Now, when I ask that question, people immediately say, or they think that I'm speaking about their relationships, which kind of in a way I am. How is your love life? You know, talking about partnership and all of that. And I'm speaking about something a little deeper than that. When I ask, how is your love life? What I'm really asking is, how are you living your life in love? How are you living your life in love? Stephanie, in her prayer, or in one of the readings, where she said, or she mentioned that perfect love casts out all fear. And I believe that's in the book of Proverbs, I think. But here's the thing I love about that line: perfect love casts out all fear. Perfect, one of the definitions for the word perfect is all inclusive, right? So when we talk about love, perfect love, and love is always perfect, we're talking about a love that includes all. We're talking about a love that includes all. So with that question, how is your love life? I'm really asking, how are you loving life? How are you loving life? Because how you love life is the way that life will love you back. Because we have to remember that we are living in a universe of reciprocity, right? What we give, we receive. You know, what we sow, we reap. You know, because that's just the law. As we inhale, we have to exhale. So there's that constant flow. So when people ask me, Eugene, how is life treating me? And my response is, life treats me well because I treat life well. How's your love life? Are you loving life to the extreme? Is your love, being in love, allowing you to live with all-inclusive vibration? See, here's the thing about unconditional love. By its very nature, love is unconditional. It is in, where did it go? It's in the book of 1 Corinthians that we hear this. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. Love does not dishonor others. Love is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no records of wrongs. Breathe that one in. Let me stop right there. It keeps no records of wrongs. Now, I have been guilty of this, bringing up memories from the past. Remember what that person did to me. I remember that. That's not love. Remember, love holds no records of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in truth. Let me just want to clarify what I mean by that word of evil. When you spell the word evil, it's really live spelled backwards, right? So when we are living life not from our essence, not from being in love, then we experience things that are not so joyous, not so freeing, not so loving, right? So that's what I mean by evil. But love rejoices in truth. Love always protects. Love always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. And that last line is not the last line. Love never fails. So today's topic, we probably got a pretty good sense from Brooksie's songs and what I'm speaking about right now. So today's topic is soaring in love. Back in the 1900s, 1982, doesn't that sound crazy? Back in the 1900s, 1982, there is a song by Jeffrey Osborne called "On the Wings of Love." And the lyric to the chorus is, "On the wings of love, up on the wings of love, up and above the sky, the only way to fly is on the wings of love. Flying high upon the wings of love." So when we're soaring in love, my brothers and sisters, we are allowing ourselves to open up, to allow love its natural place, which is within us. We allow love its natural place with it, which is within us. And what happens, because we are surrounded by this beautiful thing of called life, and life just seems to be happening. Life is lifing, right? We have all of these, what I call distractions, right? That keep us from remembering who we are in love. We have all the things are just going appear. Let me say it like this. Things appear, they seem to be going a little crazy these days, right? There's the politics, there's the violence, there's still hunger, there's still racial inequality, there's still this separation of this side and that side. And when we allow ourselves to get caught up in that news thread, then we get distracted from soaring in love. Now, what we can do with all of that stuff that is going on is to raise our vibration to be in love, to come from love, and to look at that and to show up with all that's going on from a place of love. Now, that's not an easy thing to do. I admit that. It takes consistent practice to look at somebody who might be doing some heinous stuff or some stuff that's just not whatever, right? That's not for the highest good of all. It may be a little challenging to look at that and say, God, I love them. I love them. Remember that love never fails. Dr. Holmes writes, the impulse of the spirit to move must be caused by a desire to express what it feels itself to be, namely beauty, form, color, life, love, and power. So the impulse of the infinite is a desire to express itself as beauty, as form, as color, as life, as love, as power, as you. Now, that as you part, I added that. Holmes didn't put that. That was Holden, right? But the infinite intelligence is wanting to express itself as love in you. So when I talk about being in love, I am so in love. I love words, right? So let's take it to mean that we are in love, that we are surrounded by love. Like when you jump into a pool, you're in the pool, right? So jump into the pool of love so that you're soaring in love. Now, unlike the pool, you get to walk around in love all the time. So now, how does that show up in your practical everyday life? I'm glad you asked. So you're going to the market and there's something that's going on in line or something is going on in the market and people are a little upset or disturbed or whatever it is. Well, because you have remember to raise your vibration to that frequency of love, that you are in love, that is going on around you doesn't bother you. In fact, what you are doing just by being in love is changing the vibration of the situation ever so slightly. And if it doesn't change on the outside appearance, that doesn't matter. What matters is that you are that source of love because you are soaring in love. Marianne Williamson, in her book, Return to Love, great book, she writes, love poured forth has the power to remove fear. Going back to perfect love casts out all fear, Marianne Williamson put it this way, same thing though, right? Love poured forth has the power to remove fear. So how do we put this into practical application? Say tomorrow morning, you have something that you have to do, that you need to do, you're required to do it, and it's causing a little bit of fear. Take a breath and then connect with the love that is already within you. And that's an easy thing to do by just simply declaring, I am love in action. And then You declare that, you affirm that, you speak that, you're in it, you feel it, you allow that love in action to be who you are, that so that even when you're washing dishes, you are washing dishes from a place of being in love. So when that situation comes up tomorrow, you walk into that situation knowing that it's already good because love has gone before you to prepare the way. Soaring in love. Soaring in love. My beautiful beloved friend Ricky Byers has a song called Trust Love. Love this song. Well, I love almost everything that Ricky does. Trust love, trust love. No one ever loses when one trusts love. To love is to live in the holy breath of God. No one ever loses when one trusts love. To live in to love is to live in the holy breath of God. And so when I think about the holy breath of God, the holy, and breath is another definition for the word spirit, breath, spirit, prana, chi, spirit, breath, into the holy breath of God. Well, that breath is always going on. So when we connect with the love that we are living as the breath of the infinite. Remember what Dr. Holmes has said and has written, and I believe this is in the Science of Mind text, is that love points the way. The law makes it happen. Let me make sure I got that quote right. Yep. Love points the way and law makes it happen. So what is it that you are wanting to love? Who really, Spirit? Who is being called forth for you to love? Yeshua Messiah said, Messiah, Jesus the Christ taught that to love your enemies, right? Because loving our friends, loving our loved ones, that's easy. That's an easy thing to do. The challenge is to love that person who might be pushing that button, to love that person who is triggering us, right? Because if I'm dedicated, if I'm committed to soaring in love, then by golly, let me love everyone that may cause a little friction within my mental body, right? My emotional body. Let me love that. Dr. Holmes goes on to say, every day, every hour, we are meeting the eternal realities of life. And in such degree as we cooperate with these eternal realities in love, in peace, in wisdom, and in joy, believing and receiving, we are automatically blessed. Our prayer is answered before it is uttered. So, your week's assignment, my beautiful, beautiful brothers and sisters in spirit, is this: to allow yourself to be in love. From that standpoint of, as I said, like being in the pool or being in the ocean, allow yourself to be in love. How does it feel to be surrounded by love because you're in the pool of love? How does it feel that when you get out of the pool, say, for example, when you get out of the swimming pool, you're still dripping with water, right? So what we want to do then is to drip with love. Soaring in love means to love like you've never loved before. I'm going to close. I have a couple of more minutes. I have a few more minutes. I want it because love is such a beautiful, beautiful way that we've been crafted. Yes, love is the way that we have been crafted, not so much created. We have been crafted from and in love, to be love, to show love, to receive love, to give love, to give love. Going back to Yeshua Messiah. See, it's not, anyway, going back to Yeshua Messiah, and one of the things that he purportedly said, they were asking him, oh, Rabbi, what is the greatest commandment? Yeshua answers by saying, there are two. And the first is to love the Lord thy God. Stop. Call God whatever you want, whatever works for you. Infinite intelligence, peace, universal presence, whatever works for you. Okay. Love the Lord thy God with all your heart, your mind, your soul, and your might, meaning that everything that you have, love this infinite intelligence with everything that you have, with all that you got, with all of your heart. And I love the way they put how it kept going. Love the Lord thy God with everything you have. And then the second commandment is like unto the first. It's just as important, and that is to love your neighbor as you love yourself. Now, that poses the question, how much do you love you? See, unconditional love for me means that I'm going to love no matter what that person has said or didn't say, what that person has done or has not done, right? Now, let me turn that around to me. I'm going to love myself unconditionally, meaning that I love myself no matter what I've said or didn't say, no matter what I've done or not done, right? Remember, love doesn't judge. So let me love myself from a place of not judging. Now, as we love ourselves unconditionally, now let's spread that love to the world. When we see something that may cause us to go, oh, I don't like that, take a breath, stop, take a breath. What would love do in this situation? And then allow that to inform your action. See, this way, not only are we living in love, we are soaring in love. Remember that love points the way, and the law makes it happen. So your assignment this week is to love. I mean, to consciously be in love. If you find yourself complaining, cool, love that. Love that you caught yourself complaining, and then turn that complaint into a positive affirmation. See, that's soaring in love. That's soaring in love. And by golly, don't get me wrong. I get it. I get it. We are surrounded by stuff that will can keep us, if we're not aware, distracted from being and soaring in love. So, to conclude, what can never be concluded, the simple affirmation is, I am love in action. No matter where you go, starting from today and then for the next 7 days, remember that you are love in action, soaring in love, as love. For God so loved the world that it recreated itself, clothed itself, and then named itself you. I love you guys. Thank you for allowing me to come play with you, and just have a beautiful, beautiful, loving life as you soar on the wings of love. Peace and abundant blessings. Okay, well, maybe I'm not finished. Oh.
Okay, I can get behind that message, I tell you. And this song fits right in. You may be young and frightened and trying not to show it. You hear the voices shouting and only feel confused. It's hard to tell what truth is and where you should be going. You look around for guidance and wind up feeling used. You can tend the nets, you can mend the fences, you can do your part and help those who are defenseless. Work behind the scenes, small as it may be, builds a wave to carry us from sea to shining sea. You may be old and weary and full of pain and strife, and you may be past caring about about someone else's life. You want to look the other way, and maybe that's because your bones can't take the punishment of marching for a cause. You can tend the nets, you can mend the fences, you can do your part and help those who are defenseless. Work behind the scene, small as it may be, builds a wave to carry us from sea to shining sea. And you may not be the captain, but when you climb the mast, you may be the first to see the distant shore at last. We can tend the nets, we can mend the fences, we can do our part and help those who are defenseless. Work behind the scene, small as it may be, builds a wave to carry us, carry us. We can tend the nets, we can mend the fences, we can do our part and help those who are defenseless. Work behind the scene, small as it may be, builds a wave to carry us from sea to shining sea. Tend the nets.
Thank you. And let's give a hand to Eugene. Thank you. Great team here. Brooksie and Eugene. Okay. If anyone is here for the first or second time, we'd love to get to know you. And if you're comfortable, please stand up and tell us your name and how you got here. If you're online, you can tell us in the chat. Yes.
Hi, my name is Julie Carr. I'm friends with Nancy and her friend Jen, and they invited me to come.
Welcome, Nancy. Thank you.
I'm Kevin, and Joyce brought me. She's my neighbor.
Yay, welcome, Kevin. All right, people are bringing people. Oh, yeah. Well, that was my next thing. And if you have not been here for like, I don't know, a few years, and you would like to stand up and reintroduce yourself as if we could ever forget you, would you like to come up here and be, we are, being filmed, but if you would like to come up here and be filmed for eternity and give a message. Well, almost. Come on over here.
I missed Arlington Falls Church, Northern Virginia. I missed the city. I missed you individually. I left the area 3 years ago for family reasons. I didn't fit into the mountains of West Carolina. I tried. All I did was think about coming home, and it's the tax law that brought me back. You want to sell your house, you can't be gone more than 3 years. So I got here.
Thank you, Gail. Thanks for coming back. Nice to see you
Nice to be here.
again, in person. Okay, and let me see, where is our guest card? If you fill out a guest card with the email on it, you will get an amazing newsletter every week telling you every important thing that you need to know. Well, at least what's happening at the Celebration Center. Oh, you can also do this with the QR code, and you can go onto our website, celebrationcenter.org. We have lots of ways for you to give us your important information. And this is the time in our service for our gifts and offerings. We are a tithing community and rely on tithes and gifts from our congregation. Please know that your presence, as well as the love, time, talent, and treasure that you bring, is a gift to our community, and we are so grateful. There are several ways you can give. You can put a check or cash in the basket. You can scan the QR code, and you can visit our website. Kind of the same thing, you know, you can do everything through those three ways, right? Tell us who you are and give us money. Let me see now. So let's have our affirmation. Divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. So I know that these gifts are reaching the world in beautiful, amazing ways, expanding the love, expanding the light, going exactly where they're needed to help others, close by and far away. And I know that our consciousness, as well as our donations, help those too. I give thanks for the law of attraction. I give thanks for the law of circulation. And I release these words into the law, knowing that it is done, and so it is. Okay, and now for our announcements. So our main announcement is that we're having our 40th birthday party coming up October 25th at 2 to 5 in the afternoon. If you want to help plan, you can talk to Joyce or Ingy, because they are the people on our planning committee and they're here today, so you could talk to them. And I just want to tell you that Terry Murphy is in charge of the entertainment committee. So get ready to laugh and be overjoyed and entertained, because Terry Murphy is she's all about entertainment. And if you want to help her, if you want to be in a little skit or sing a wonderful song or something like that, please talk to her and let her know you would like to be part of the entertainment. And the other announcement is that today we are having a board meeting after service. And these are, we should probably think of another name, because I think of board, B-O-A-R-D, B-O-R-E-D, but I'm telling you, it's not like that. People not only come, but they stay for the whole time, and then they come back the next time. We kind of have a fan base, just saying. So if you want to come, and you don't have to stay the whole time. You can just come and say hi and see what in the heck's a board meeting? So maybe we'll come up with a more engaging name. And next week we have Reverend Faith Woods. And now we have some more music.
Thank you. It's been a real honor and pleasure playing for you all. And I'm all about manifestation. And this just fits into where I am today. And so I wanted to do a song that I would like you to help me with. Many years ago, my sister is a Unitarian Universalist minister, and she was talking about a book that was written by a gentleman named Reverend Forrest Church. And his mantra was, want what you have, be who you are, and do what you can. And so she was talking about, she has fibromyalgia, she has some health problems, and she can no longer go and get arrested for apartheid, but she can write a letter. she can do something. And so I ended up writing a song about this, and I actually sent it to the Reverend Forrest Church, and he received it on the day he went into hospice for cancer, and he's no longer with us. But he said, sometimes you have to hear your words in another form to really listen. So this song, the chorus is the part you have to sing with me, and it goes like this. If you want peace, you have to want what you have. If you want love, you have to be who you are. If you want life, you have to do what you can. The answer is in your hands. Do it with me. If you want peace, you have to want what you have. If you want love, you have to be who you are. If you want life, you have to do what you can. The answer is in your hands. Now, life has a way of getting out of hand. The weight of the world can pull you down. It's hard to keep on trying, hard to understand, with hurt and injustice all around. There is a simple answer, but it's sometimes hard to see. I'll share the secret with you just like it was shared with me. If you want peace, you have to want what you have. If you want love, you have to be who you are. If you want life, you have to do what you can. The answer is in your hands. Now when everything you touch begins to feel like fire, and you can't hardly make it through the night, step back from the center and get out of your own way, and the fire becomes your warmth and your light. It's such a simple answer, but it's sometimes hard to see. I'll share the wisdom with you just like it was shared with me. If you want peace, you have to want what you have. If you want love, you have to be who you are. If you want life, you have to do what you can. The answer is in your hands. Want what you have, it's in your hands. Be who you are, it's in your hands. Do what you can, it's in your hands. Thank you for sharing that with me. Thank you.
It's in our hands. So I noticed that we have a few extra minutes, and there was a reading here that was calling to me. So I am going to read some of that. Treating for others. Oh, I have to take my glasses off because I can read better without them. Because this is about, love your God, or love your good, or love the infinite, love yourself, and love your neighbor. The method, technique, and approach are no different from that of helping oneself, treating for others. For when you treat for yourself, you affirm the spiritual truth about yourself, recognizing the spirit in your life, the activity of spirit in your life and affairs. When you treat for another, you affirm that same truth about that person. So today I affirm that every person I meet will be helped. Every situation I contact will be harmonized. Every activity I am engaged in will be made prosperous and complete. In addition to my specific treatment, the silent affirmation of my whole thought automatically reflects itself wherever I am, whatever I may be doing. Consequently, I know that a blessing rests upon everyone I meet in my experience and goes out to the whole world to benefit all humanity. And so it is. And again, that's from this book, which I just keep finding more things than I can include in the service. So, but I'm going to stop for now. And we are going to, if you would like, stand up and do our closing affirmation. Something wonderful is happening in my life right now.
Something wonderful is happening in my life right now.
I love God and good. I love myself. I love my neighbor. All is well. And so it is.